If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well.
Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again and welcome to episode number 162 of the Career Mode Road to Glory with Cambridge United here on FIFA 15. We start with an away game in the second leg of the Europa League qualification round against Thurs Bold Club. We're away in Denmark tonight after obviously winning the home leg by 2-1 in the past episode. We were quite comfortable in the game, although we didn't necessarily threaten to score too many more times, and they were quite not easy to play against, but they were quite comfortable for me when it came to a defensive side of things. So I wasn't too sure what to expect from this one, though, obviously, because their away goal could throw the tie in their favour, should it be quite another close encounter here away from home. But they were going to start on the front foot as well, and obviously if we score an away goal, then that leaves them definitely needing at least 2 goals here to win. But if they score once and we end up 2-2 on aggregate, then obviously that means that they'll go through on away goals. However, we do get the goal that we needed after just 3 minutes. Yusuf Poulsen racing through. He is on fire right now, scoring goals left, right and centre. We cannot stop scoring with him right now. Could not be happier with the way that he's come into the club and immediately taking on that goal-scoring role from Takelo Ranti, and an absolute bargain of a price as well. And he's already grown by 1 or 2 ratings since we bought him as well. But Stral Georgiev is getting in behind him. The defender commits to a challenge, play through by Georgiev here. Yusuf Poulsen again picks up his second goal of the game after just 15 minutes, and we really seem to be more in control of this tie than we were in the first leg. However, then our chances seem to dry up. As you can see, we're into the second half now. Lenz has already picked up a yellow card after me having to defend quite hard towards the end of the first half. And they hit the bar there and get really lucky with the rebound. It drops straight to their man Bodel, I think it was, on the edge of the 6-yard box. So they pull one back again, but now the scoreline is exactly the same as it was after the first leg. So it's 5-2 on aggregate right now. Not 5-2, 4-2, sorry, on aggregate right now. But Video stands the cross up, and now it's 5-2 thanks to Timo Werner's header there at the back post. Didn't really expect him to win that header. He's not the tallest, Timo Werner, but did get the run on the defender there and was able to jump in front of him. However, they were going to score another one immediately from kickoff, and what a screamer it was as well. I'll show you a couple of replays. 75th minute, it's now 3-2 on the night and 5-3 on aggregate, but that is an absolute belter from there, man. 30 yards out, he has pinged that tops. Keeper at full stretch and just can't quite get there, Marcus Hutchinson. But unfortunately for him, Bodul having a brace, but Yusuf Poulsen got a brace as well, and Timo Werner's third means that we win it on the night and win on aggregate by 5-3. So we are through to the group stage of the Europa League, which is fantastic. That will give us some more, transfer budget income, bonus income when we get to the end of the group stage, waiting for the transfer window following in January. We are still trying to do some transfer business here, though, before the window ends at the end of today's episode. Looking for another winger, looking at Andreas Abiglen here from Bayern Munich. They rejected my offer of 3.5, so I've offered 4.2. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. We are offering for a few more players later on in the episode as well, but we come into Barclays Premier League action again in the second game of the episode, playing away from home again, this time at Southampton down on the south coast. And of course they're starting Jack Grealish. We used Jack Grealish as make-weight to bring in Sadio Mane ourselves, and I'm starting Mane in this one as well. So both former players playing against their former clubs in this one. So I'm not too sure what to expect. Obviously, Southampton are a good side. They have beaten us quite a few times this series, but we are stronger now than we ever have been, and we're in fantastic goal-scoring form. Although, having to play a rotation side because of the tight fixture congestion from the game at the weekend, or this game being at the weekend from the game midweek against Thurs. So I'm having to start Kwesi Appiah and Callum Wilson up top. Kwesi's in behind here. Good pace, good shot, good save, but really, really lucky for me that it drops straight to Callum Wilson on the edge of the box. We are able to take an early lead for the second game in a row to make it 1-0. Mane was involved there. Strong challenge from behind on my midfielder. Then nothing given though. James Ward-Prowse is going to try and close me down. A player that I was interested in earlier on in this window as well. Wanyama turns the man, slots through James Ward-Prowse again, and he punishes me. The goal going into the back of the net in the 29th minute, and the young Englishman that we were heavily actually interested in this transfer window but didn't make a move for, scores against us. So perhaps that's kind of punishment for me not following up with that particular move. But Mane's going on a nice run here until Nathaniel Klein steals it off him. But then we win it back. Lovely early ball from Kwesi Appiah through to Callum Wilson. I'm not really too sure why the goalkeeper didn't come out to claim that, or how the defender wasn't able to beat me to it. But Callum Wilson slides in, makes it 2-1 just before half-time, and that's a brace for him in this one. Ivaz, though, our young Turkish midfielder we got from Real Madrid, is going to have a good shot here. Wilson going for his hat-trick, pops it in the back of the net from the rebound, but he was offside. Thought he'd scored his hat-trick there, but you can see how annoyed he is. But it was literally just offside. You'll see from the replay. He's just on the shoulder of the defender there, then pushes in front of him, and the defender steps at the last minute, and that makes him the wrong side of the defensive line. Good call from the linesman. Definite offside, and that gave Southampton a chance to get themselves back into the game by not having a 2-goal advantage to try and haul back. And in actual fact, they may be able to equalise here. Ivaz, who had the initial shot that led to the offside decision against Callum Wilson, gives away a penalty against Wilfred Boney. It's a clear pen, just as it was a clear offside at the other end. Boney steps up, smashes it off the bar. Thought for a moment, hello, we might have a let-off here, but no, it bounces down over the line into the roof of the net, and Wilfred Boney equalises. Southampton 2, Cambridge United 2. A very, very good game here away from home at St Mary's so far, although not necessarily the way that I wanted it to go after having scored 2 goals and been 1-0 and then subsequently 2-1 in front. Can we make it 3-2 though? Mane involved again, into Kwesi Appiah, into Callum Wilson, dances around the defender who commits again. Defenders keep committing on me and I'm just able to dance around them at the minute. Callum Wilson does get his hat-trick this time. The goal counts and he has 3 to give us a 3-2 lead. Into the 70th minute we go. They're looking for a third equaliser, but Boney knocks it down to James Ward-Prowse again, but we tackle him here with Ivaz. Plenty of space in behind for Callum Wilson to run into. I thought about going solo, but Kwesi Appiah is there just waiting for the ball to be squared to him. I oblige, and that makes it Cambridge 4, Southampton 2, and we're pushing forward again, looking perhaps for even a 5th goal before the end of the game. Lovely ping out wide to Sadio Mane from Ivaz here. It was the same players involved time and time again here. Mane goes down in the box, a definite penalty, does him with a Ronaldo shot. Really nice skills from him. Nathaniel Klein can't really argue too much with that decision. You'll see from the replay, he just lunges in after Mane does the Ronaldo chop just there, and then the lunge comes, clear penalty, and Mane against his former club wins the penalty. But I was going to let Callum Wilson take it. He had the best penalty stats of everybody on the pitch, but Fraser Forster with a big save, and he gets so much on it that he actually goes straight out for a throw-in before anybody can get there. Ridiculous save from Fraser Forster from the penalty, but fortunately for me, it wasn't going to cost us a result. Callum Wilson with 3 goals, a hat-trick and an assist to give us a 4-2 win against Southampton in the league. We have had the offer of £3 million plus Aaron Cresswell accepted by Bayer Leverkusen for Wendell, the left-back. So we'll be offering him a contract, and as you saw previously as well, the contract or the transfer offer for Andreas Beglin of 4.2 million has been accepted by Bayern Munich as well. So we're looking again to Germany for a signing. We've obviously already signed Julian von Hark from Werder Bremen. We've already signed Timo Werner from Stuttgart, and now we're looking to sign Wendell from Leverkusen or Andreas Beglin from Bayern Munich. Now, I had to adjust my budget slightly to be able to afford to give Andreas Beglin the contract that he was after, which was £60,000 a week, which is what he's on at Bayern, so I don't feel any need to try and beat that. And he's only a sporadic first-team player, so I offered him squad rotation. He actually declined that, though, but Wendell accepted the contract offer, and I can only really bring one of them in, and decided that we were going to bring in the left-back. So Wendell comes in, £3 million plus Aaron Cresswell, and he will slot into the rotation spot, because, of course, we've already brought in Baraki earlier on in this window, but there were some big moves elsewhere in the Barclays Premier League in this window. We're having offers still continuing to come in for Johannes Geist on deadline day, but Alexis Sanchez has left Arsenal and gone to Wolfsburg in Germany, which is absolutely massive. Obviously, we've already sold Nicholas Sporler to Manchester City for £30 million in this window as well, and there were a couple of other big moves. As you can see, Sanchez confirmation there, and Ricardo Rodriguez going from Wolfsburg to Chelsea, almost mimicking, well, it is mimicking what we did in the Chelsea career mode, bringing the young Swiss left back in, although obviously they're 7 seasons later than I am when bringing that man in, but he's 87 rated for us now, I think, in the Chelsea series, Ricardo Rodriguez, so it's a good signing for them. But we are through, as we saw at the beginning of the episode, to the Europa League group stage, and our group is as follows. We're right at the very end in Group L. We have SC Braga of Portugal, Rapid Vienna or Rapid Vienne of Austria, and I believe Terek Grozny are Polish, but I'm not too sure. You guys will have to confirm that for me in the comments, but I think they are Polish. They may be Czech. I think they're Eastern European at least. But yeah, you guys will have to confirm for me. I apologise if I've gotten that wrong. But after 3 games, we are top of the league with Cambridge United. This is obviously the strongest squad that we've had to date in this series. We haven't yet faced a big test though. We've played, what, Crystal Palace, Southampton, and I can't quite remember who else we've played this season. We've played one more league game, and it was against someone that wasn't necessarily the best of opposition. So we do have Arsenal and Manchester United, I believe, on the horizon, fixture list-wise, in September. So now that we're out of the January, I keep saying January, now that we're out of the summer transfer window, we will be able to push forward and actually have 3 games per episode again. We'll step it up, but for now, really pleased with how this season has gone. The transfer window has been incredible for us, bringing in Von Hark, bringing in Matteo Masaccio, Timo Werner, Vendel, who else have we brought in? Sadio Mane as well. It's been an incredible transfer window. Yusuf Paulson's come in and immediately hit the ground running. I couldn't be happier with how things are going right now in this Cambridge United career mode. We are definitely strong enough to push for a Champions League spot this season, and that is the main aim. But that's going to bring today's episode to a close. Thank you very much for watching. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, of course, as always. Follow the links in the description to Twitch and to Twitter and to Instagram, etc. if you haven't already, and obviously subscribe to the channel if you haven't already as well. We're pushing on towards 71,000 subscribers now, which is incredible. The channel is growing fantastically now that a lot of you guys are breaking up from school, and hopefully that will continue over the summer period as we head towards FIFA 16. I've got a really exciting new series coming for you on Monday as well, including Channy Sports and MGH, so you really want to stick around for that. That'll start going up on Monday. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.